Hey guys, welcome back to Fasterproms YouTube. If you guys have been following the KaterTot build, this turbo case series has been an awesome project, and we've had to dig deep and try and find solutions for all sorts of different things. We're starting to get the suspension stuff figured out. Ever since the car was wrecked, we've had a nagging fuel enrichment issue. Now we've gone through wiring, we've changed some tuning, we've done all sorts of different things, and hopefully we've got it. Now on this particular day, it's been raining for quite a while, and the track has been closed for hours, and they've spent hours trying to get the track dry enough to be able to race, and they've allowed us to do one run. And a couple of videos before, I had just tuned this LS Postal with HP tuners. This thing made 640 horsepower. It's an awesome combination, and it is also very sketchy, just like KaterTot. So this should be a pretty fun showdown.
Pulling up, I'm in first gear, pedaling nice. Come in, go second gear, hold the brake. I gotta pump the brake at the same time. Yep, second gear. Holding, wide open throttle, full off the clutch, holding pedal, and it needs to be hand, foot, and hand all at the same time. 1, 2, 3, let go. Second gear, third gear, fourth gear.
Yeah,
but it's easy to mess up is the problem.
Are you only able to do one pass?
Probably. Furthermore, I'm having an enrichment issue. You shift gear and I got no fuel for like a second or two. Yeah. It's like, you know, it literally goes 20 to 1.
I swear, I thought my back tire fell off, but apparently my front tire came off the ground. I scared the shit. I'm like, whoa! And I let up on it.
I go for you.
Scary, but it was got a lot of power.
So I didn't have any idea what happened in his lane. I was just paying attention to me, and dude, what happened though?
Tire came off the ground about a foot. It's scary. I thought the back tires came out. I'm like,
so you like let off because you're all like, man, that's a whole different experience.
I let off and I was like, did I lose a tire? And then I was like, nope, hit it again.
Well, that's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad we were able to hook this up. Thank you so much for coming down, bringing transmission and all that other stuff down, because dude, it was good to meet you. It was great to meet you at LS Fest, and I'm glad we actually came through, made everything happen. And that thing is, it's sketchy, it's fast, and you got some stuff to work out. I got some stuff to work out. I think we both have
cage and brakes and some suspension work,
Yeah.
I think we can keep it on the ground.
So give him a follow here on his LS Postal right there. That thing is rowdy. 640 wheel horsepower. You know, it's basically a CTSV and a mail truck clothing. Very cool. All right, man. Last time we were here at the track, we had another problem. We thought that we got it fixed, and Laz has been working on this for the last little while here, and he says that he thinks he found something. What do we got?
Before you even look, we had jumpered a ground for the relay because the PCM had quit giving the relay for the fuel pump ground signal. So we ran a ground for that just to make it through the track little event. Started tracing stuff. I'm not getting the ground out of the PCM, and I opened the PCM up.
Oh, that smoked. Definitely.
That's the magic smoke.
Oof. That's no good. Wow.
So something either got shorted out or something was already not happy. Now this board was giving you problems from the get-go.
Yeah, we can't data log.
So
That's also made matters a lot harder on our end here because we haven't been able to, well, get good data out of it. And I mean, whenever you're a tuner of any sort, data is everything because you got to be able to make a wise decision, and we've been kind of lost with some of this stuff, even though we've, you know, it's a little alien to us, but at the same time, since we're not having data, we can't analyze what the heck's going on.
So I just got a diagram from Brent, and that is the IMO fuel pump wire. So it's definitely, you know, verifying that was a correct ground signal.
So we've been talking with Brent from PFI, and we should have a solution very, very shortly. They're going to be sending us an ECM, and I can't wait to get back to tuning this thing. And I know that we can push this thing much, much, much faster than it is. Now I'm doing something that a lot of people would say is kind of stupid, modding my daily driver. Well, I've been doing it for quite a while, and it's gotten faster and faster and faster, but we've got to be able to take on that Galaxy again.
All right, this one's for all my diesel brothers out here. In the continuance of our Duramax here, trying to make this thing nastier and nastier, this is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. We've got a methanol kit, and we're using an ALKY control kit. We're using a Snow Performance tank right there. That's a 10-gallon tank, and we got our local boy Julio, and you guys know we've used ALKY control on freaking everything. We put methanol kits on pretty much all of our supercharged stuff. We got our Calibrated Power Solutions 67mm stealth turbo, and we're running about 37 pounds of boost right now. And so my diesel tuner Adam Pila says that, hey, we are right at the limit of where we need to be with that turbo. He's like, really, you try and push it any farther and you're just gonna be pushing hot air. On that same sentiment, with the help from you guys and a number of other people that have reached out and gave us some information, we're going to try and run a low concentration to as much as a 50-50 blend of methanol and water to be able to make this truck, my daily driver, even faster. I've got a thing, I really want to go beat down that Galaxy again. I think he's got the Galaxy a little faster. We're going to try and make our truck a little faster, but this is part one of trying to make a little bit more power with this thing. The big thing what I heard was, like, you know, you do the tractor pull stuff, the amount of boost of what they're running, just the water is cooling it down tremendously. Now methanol is really going to do a lot better. We got a little problem here with our hook, so George is going to zing that thing off. It's a mess, but it is a legit daily driver.
Kind of got a 3-truck shootout too.
Yes, yeah. And I need all the help. I'm playing catch up now. These two guys got trucks that are going faster and faster, so I'm playing catch up now. I had the lead there for a good long while, but now that they stepped their game up, I got to step up mine. So this is going to be a hell of a lot of fun for everybody.
She gets a little stuck sometimes. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
We got a tank going there. You gonna put the pump directly behind it or underneath the truck?
I think underneath the truck might be a better idea. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
But perhaps we can get her in there just a little bit tighter. I still have plans to be able to stick go-karts back in there and stuff, so it's like every little bit of space is, well, it's precious. All right, so this has got a basically a gain knob here that we go ahead and twist up, and it'll increase the amount that we're squirting in there. Now you've got different amounts of nozzles of what we have, and we're probably going to run, I don't know, maybe dual 10s. So I was kind of thinking, let's cool it in 2 stages, you know, kind of before and after. We're going to clean out the stuff that's inside the intercooler that's had years of usage. What we're trying to do is basically keep it cool. Just a little bit more top end, because it's got all the bottom end in the world. It just needs more top end.
Well, diesel engines are quite a bit different than gas engines. And in fact, this is actually a safety measure. So what we're doing here is we are in fact gaining power, but we're also making it safer. So as I'm doing long pulls going uphill with a heavy load, this should lower the EGTs as well as be able to yield a little bit of extra power. Now, the interesting thing about methanol is that it is 50% oxygen by weight. So in essence, we are cheating the environment. We're getting more oxygen into the combustion chamber. Now, if we can also cool that, which is what methanol does, that is going to be a win. There's a whole lot involved to the installation of this kit. Usually takes about 7 hours total. There's a lot of wiring, a lot of things you got to be able to put the jets in certain places. So in this particular one, we're doing a pre and a post.
All right, guys, we are finishing up our install right here. We are very, very close to having this thing totally done. Really excited about this because this is going to be able to drop the EGTs on this, and it should be able to pick up a substantial amount of power. Want to make it safer and more powerful, and we got some other surprises coming up for this thing, but I cannot wait. Can't tell you about those yet, but this thing is going to haul the mail. We got our float switch right here, and as we get low, that's going to light up an LED. That is over here. We got our on point, and we have our level switch right there. So that's going to really help us out knowing exactly what's going on with the status of this guy right here. Making it happen, brother. In time that we just don't have, we're making some stuff happen. It's a small miracle. I have no idea how we ever get it done, but we do.
We do.
We do.
We do.
We do.
We do.
Woo! Look at that mess under there.
For now.
For now. Oh, I know we're gonna get that cleaned up. That's yeah.
Look at that meth under there.
Like as if Mike Tyson would say it.
That's a lot of meth.
Guys, every once in a while I just look at these tow mirrors, I'm like, dang, that old rickety truck looks so much better with them tow mirrors from Boost Auto. I love that switchback right there. Super pumped with this thing. Definitely been one of the best mods I've done, and it is so stupid bright. And especially with the trailer that we got, it has truly transformed the way that this thing works. I have so much better visibility, and I'm just absolutely loving it. I love the updated look. Check it out, Boost Auto. Totally jacked up my hand.
Meth kit installed. Leaks fixed for the most part.
Alright, don't watch this part.
Ah, a little.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy. Ah, you got schmutz on your schmats.
Yeah, I did. Sometimes I have schmutz on the mats, and that's from the dog stuff.
Yeah, got them WeatherTech mats back there, huh? The full size deal.
Alright, so cool thing, we got our drive pressure and our boost. So we are low on fuel, so we're gonna start. Let's do controlled. So we got no meth.
Oh yeah?
We'll do no meth first.
For a little test rip. Wow, those are nice mirrors. Are those stock?
No sir.
Or are those boostauto.com?
Those lights though are so
yeah, look
sick.
at that reverse light, dude. The first time I seen them, I was walking up to the back, I was like, golly, that blinded me.
Yeah, they're like multiple.
Be hearing from my lawyer if I had one. So we're trying to see what 25 pounds is like, so that's where it's gonna turn on.
Yeah, well, we'll do.
Well, that wasn't flooring it, that was 35, so.
Yeah, I wasn't flooring it. It was pretty close, so it was probably like.
Oh, jeez. Road closed, piece of boy. Name that movie. I bet none of you can name that movie.
I don't know pizza.
I think it was Shrek. Shrek or Finding Nemo. I don't even remember.
Alright, so we're gonna see where that.
Oh, it's spraying some meth.
That's like right at the. Yeah.
Oh, not gone.
Everything feels good and smooth and all that, so I mean, the suction cup.
Can you like
is-
data log this any way, shape, or
I
form?
can. Yeah, so we're gonna turn her all the way up. No, we have two 5-gallon-per-hour nozzles.
Yeah, so it's not that much, but it's just cooling her down.
Whereas
oh man, big old truck, man. You make me nervous. These brakes, you got a lot of faith in these things.
yeah, I do. Honestly, that's probably one of the things we need to upgrade next. Just put some really good pads on this.
Dude, every time I drive it though, I'm like, geez, you could do it with like one big toe, like SpongeBob, just like.
Smell the brakes.
That's a very good point, yeah. it turned on a little earlier.
This has got a little bit of a latency to it, though.
True.
We're running 25% methanol, which is ultra low. We're just, you know, trying to use water for cooling and stuff. I'm gonna do some thrashing on the way home and see what kind of EGTs we see. I know it was up there, and I needed to have a final tune by Pila, so I saw 1500 at, you know, top of, I don't know, 4th gear or something like that. I was running something the other night. No, that might have been 6th. I was really running something about 120 mile an hour the other night, and I saw 1500 EGT, and I was ripping it.
That was that night you said you were on the Autobahn.
Yeah.
So hopefully this keeps it down to what, 100
Maybe
degrees
100,
less?
150 out.
Nice.
You know, that'd be all right. It's basically just longevity, cleaning everything out and whatever too. So take a look at the exhaust out there though, real fast here. Better. I mean,
It's clean, man.
yeah.
A little torquey. I can't really hold the camera still, but
It's just,
you guys
dude, I
were
like
wondering.
I like the
Call it clean.
transmission. I like the freaking converter. I'm pretty happy with this. I love this truck.
This thing's damn near fully built, all but a bottom end.
Yeah. We can do heads on it, but that's probably stupid. Pull the heads off and port them and
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work.
a lot of work.
Pulling the freaking turbo off was like the worst day ever. You're crazy for doing that without pulling the cap off.
Yeah.
This thing definitely makes the most turbo noises.
It does. It's got all the turbo noise, and I really do love it.
Especially at like 10 miles an hour, just
It does. Well, I'm pretty pleased with that, dude. I'm pretty pleased with that so far. So, and we can tweak that. So we're fully turned up on our ALKY kit, but we have 2 5 nozzles. One's a pre and one's a post. We're spraying right into the turbo, and we're spraying right into the intake.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. Is there anything to worry about, like spraying directly into the turbo?
No.
No?
No, it's nothing.
Sweet. That's my truck. In case I ever want to blast a little something into my turbo
Yeah.
that rhymes with Midas.
Shortly thereafter that, we ended up changing out the nozzle that was in the intake right there and putting in a 10 gallon per hour nozzle right there. Solid seat of the pants difference on a 7,500 pound vehicle. So that's got to be something. I can't wait to get this thing back on the dyno, but we're doing a little bit more mods, and you guys got to stay tuned for that. We're going to get this big pig to go faster and faster, and I'm totally digging it. As a daily driver and something that is that big and torquey, it's hard to keep your foot out of it. All right, guys, stay tuned. We got a couple other videos coming out very shortly here. We finally get Rodney on the dyno, really dialing in that nitro speed. We're at Cletus and Cars. Guys, we had to tune that thing on the fly in the rain. It was just the worst possible scenario for a tuner. Look forward to that coming out, as well as our one-day turbo-built Crown Vic. And Laz and I have a showdown, big old truck versus big old truck. It's going to be a good one. Please check out our store, and your support through that really does make a big difference for us. It is allowing us to be able to put out more and more nerdy content that you guys dig. So thank you so very much for that. So again, check out fasterpromstore.com. We got hats, t-shirts, lanyards, stickers, and we still have some Uncle Sam posters left, so check those out. We have just a few of those left. All right, guys, wanted to leave you with a quote right here. Fix your thoughts on what is true, honorable, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Very much unlike what you hear and see on the TV. And the song I wanted to leave you with, I keep coming back to Brantley Gilbert. Freaking love this guy. And the song is The Ones That Like Me. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you guys. We'll see you next episode.